Hey, I'm Jesse from The Naked and Famous, and you're watching Roland Boss TV.
Hey Jesse, thanks so much for talking to us today. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
So we're at Shepherd's Empire. That's, wow, some bright lights on stage. So, Naked and Famous, so you're from New Zealand.
Yep.
For people who don't know much about you, can you just give us a brief description of the band?
We've been together maybe about 2 years currently. Tom and Elisa started writing about 3 or 4 years ago with the help of Aaron, and just sort of basically relocated to the UK. We'll be touring here most of the year. Yeah, we've got an album out called Passive Me Aggressive You, which came out in middle of March this year.
And you've been having some amazing reviews. It's been kind of like a bit of a whirlwind reaction for you in terms of the size of the gigs that you're doing now and the buzz around you. How's it been in the last year?
Yeah, it's been good. We just came back from our first proper tour of North America, so we spent 4 weeks in a van and just lots and lots of driving. So that was pretty amazing experience. So it's been pretty surreal, the whole thing. You know, to play all these different cities and countries. And
yeah, of course. Any highlights in terms of gigs, if you had to look back?
Everyone's great, you know, like it's always, every day's a good day.
Pretty diplomatic. If you had to pick one though?
I'd say tonight's going to be a good gig. We've been looking forward to this for quite a while. So.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And do you find that like English audiences differ from anywhere else?
I can never pick it. Like you go to some places, it just changes so much. It's never consistent. So I wouldn't say one city's got the best crowds or anything. But
yeah. And are you guys writing on the road as well?
We're working on a little bit when we can, but haven't really got much time. Hopefully we'll try put out an EP later this year if we can get enough time. But we've got a pretty busy schedule, so I doubt we'll be able to do much until next year, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to the show, and you're going to be showing us around your kit in a bit.
Sure thing.
Look forward to that. Thanks a lot. Jesse, thank you for showing us around your kit.
No worries.
So we're looking over the beautiful Shepherd's Empire. How does it feel to be playing a place like this tonight?
It's pretty. This one's been on the cards for a while, so it's pretty exciting to be playing here and with a nice big venue with a great PA to play in. Yeah.
Okay, so can you just describe us what kind of kit setup you've got in terms of your drum pads and the brain?
Well, normally I just play a 4-piece rock kit with some cymbals, but I've added a bunch of pads to it, just a bunch of the Roland pads. So I've got one of the larger ones here, which I use as a snare drum, essentially. Then I've got a bunch of the 8-inch ones, which I use for different effects and some different toms, as well as I've got the KD8, the kick pedal, and I've also got a trigger on the bass drum you can see, which we use for some added effect as well, just up here. So, but it's pretty powerful and flexible. Then I've got the module here, which you plug all the triggers into. Then I can go between different songs, so you can see the majority of our songs on there. Then I just swap between that each track. So
quite simply, you can just sort of go flick through, and you're on that track, and you know what sounds are coming out.
That's right. So it's nice. I can see it. It's nice and bright. So for things like Punching in a Dream, I've got the big hand-clapped delayed reverb sample. So I've got that on 2 different pads. So depending on what I'm playing, I can get to it easy. And for things like Young Blood, I've got a bunch of tom samples. So I can play them while I'm playing my normal kit as well.
Yeah, sure.
Then for tracks like all of this, I've got the kick drum as well. So and so on. So it's really very powerful. Means that you can add a lot of different sounds to a drum kit pretty fast.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's becoming the norm that people are adding a lot of electronics to their standard kits now.
Yeah. A lot of drummers will have like a sample pad, or at least a lot of people have triggers now as well. But we use the standard kit, but we add some triggering.
And you're playing on in-ears as well.
Yeah,
so
that's right. So
the stage actually up here is pretty silent.
Yeah, there's not really any, except the guitar amps and the acoustic drums. That's about it. You don't hear most of the stuff's all coming through in ears or out the front of the PA.
Okay, sweet. Thanks for showing us around the kit.
No worries.